Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today what we're doing is I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks to convert a water-based ink printer into a solvent-based ink printer. With this water-based, this exact machine is a 62-inch sublimation printer. So basically you gotta print on some transfer paper, dry it up, and then transfer that over to a different material, like for example fabrics, canvas, aluminum, metals, stuff like that. But here at the office, at this particular shop, we don't have much use case for this, so we're going to be converting it into a solvent-based printer, like this one here right behind me. This printer is full solvent ink, CMYK, no white ink. And it prints on, stickers, banners, and other materials like that. Yeah, so this is the full setup on the other machine. So this machine has the solvent ink, and then the solvent ink is then transferred to some filters into the cartridges. From the cartridges, it will get sucked up, go through the whole machine, all the way to the print heads. So when you're changing out the inks, depends what type of ink, but for this one, what we do is I already removed the tank here, removed the filters, removed the cartridges, and initially basically my process is I'm gonna pull all the ink out until there's just air left. And then after, I'm going to use a syringe. So we use a syringe through the input for the print head here. So I'm going to remove these filters and then just pull out. First, I'm going to pull out all the ink till there's air. Then I will flush each line with water to make sure there's no ink residue left. Again, pull it with air after that to get all the water out as much as I can. And then after that, I will use a solvent flush. I'm gonna pull all the solvent through the lines so it cleans up the water and the leftover inks. And then after the solvent flush, I will pull it with air to clear the solvent. And then after that, I'm gonna install the tanks, the new filters, along with the cleaned out cartridges, put it back into the lines, and I will use the new solvent-based ink and do the same process. So basically pull out each line until the new solvent ink gets through the lines. And then once the solvent inks do the lines, I'm gonna do a couple flushes just to ensure there's no water, there's no solvent, there's no old ink or air through the lines. And then once that's all airtight, I'm going to remove the old print heads here and then install these new print heads used for solvent inks. This is a genuine Epson print head. And this particular machine is a 2 print head configuration, also no white ink. So yeah.